Big one. You were completely single. There was nothing for you to worry about. And you turned down Jerry. And then, to cap it all, you knocked Izzy back. Mate, you had Izzy on a plate. What happened there?
And your point, Ben, is...
Well, my point being that maybe it's not the ladies that you like.
You think I'm gay?
Just looking at the facts, mate.
You didn't fool me.
Oh, yes, we did. Shut up.
Come here, you little minx.
Get off! What? What's this?
I don't care about that. We've got the house to ourselves. Let's make the most of it.
It's an old tin. Have you seen this? The Queen's already had a jubilee. Trust her to have another one. She's already got 2 birthdays as it is.
1977, the Dark Ages. No Xbox, no PlayStation 2, no GameCube.
Let's see what's in it.
Nice, full of fibres.
In the MFI half-price sale, there's now an extra 20% off all sale prices.
And I'll pay for a few extras.
But hurry, offer ends June 4th.
I've got home recovery. Can you send someone round?
Tank's empty. And his engine's fully love.
I'm gonna have to take him in.
Fill up properly in the morning. Grab the new big breakfast bun with scrambled egg, bacon, sausage and spicy sauce.
Of course, home recovery entitles you to a courtesy replacement till yours is repaired.
An incredible discovery.
Time travel.
An impossible journey.
I'm from the past.
Why have you traveled through time?
Warner Brothers Pictures and DreamWorks Pictures take you on the most extraordinary adventure of all time. The Time Machine, in cinemas now. May not be suitable for under 8s.
So, what? It just took off? Yeah, like a rocket, you know. Sort of slowly at first, and then... whoosh. Mr. Kipling filled it with helium. And the balloons with air.
Oh, well, it's an easy mistake to make.
Oh, yeah. And he does make exceedingly good cakes.
Hello! Treating athlete's foot between the toes is like a game of hide and seek. The bugs may disappear, but they're only hiding so the problem can keep returning.
Imagine there's nowhere to hide.
Dactarin Gold can actually get rid of the bugs in just 7 days of treatment and can keep them away for weeks and weeks. Dactarin Gold for athlete's foot. Game over.
Get into Sasso's favorite shoe.
Separating a child from its parents has to be one of the most devastating things. But if you suspect that the parents have been abusing that child, there could be no other options. How do you bring yourself to do that when all the child wants to do is to stay with its mum and dad? I couldn't.
Smash Hits Summer 2002. 40 of the latest hits from Liberty X, Atomic Kitten, Sugar Babes, Kylie, NSYNC, Blue, Westlife, Britney, and the #1 from Ronan. All your favourite pop stars. All the biggest summer tunes. Smash Hits Summer 2002.
Les, pick up the phone. I know you're there.
Hi, Mum. What do you think of our hair? Ellie did it. And my makeup.
Very nice. Is that all you've been doing? Didn't you take a look at that prospectus?
Doesn't suit me, does it?
No, you look gorgeous. I'm never going to get through to you, am I? I suppose you're a grown woman now.
Don't get hormonal, Mum. We'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Ellie's taking me out. We're going to the dog.
It's a pub.
Oh, Mum, please. I promised her. I'd be going back on my word. She's been working hard. She deserves it.
Get out of here and have a good time.
Touch it. How's that feel?
Doesn't matter how it feels. It belongs to the old lady, I've told you.
Yes, she's dead. She died the day after she moved out of here. It's tragic and everything, but I'm trying to have a moment here.
We can't keep it.
Says who?
Might belong to someone else, like a sick relative or something.
Well, it's a stupid place to put it. And possession is 9/10 of the law.
You're an expert, are you? Maybe you should concentrate on the law of the road.
Finders keepers. Besides, who's gonna know?
I want to sleep tonight. I found it in my house, so I've got to do the right thing.
You do know that I'd share anything with you, don't you? Whoa, where are you going?
To see Brian. He's the only person I know with a conscience around here.
Oh, I could look after it. It's a jungle out there.
Can I get you some orange juice, please? Coming up. I'm sure Dan will get it for you, seeing as though you've dressed up for him.
You missed the insight of a very sad fireman.
Oh, right. Well, actually, I've come to meet someone. Yeah? Who? I know, and you'd know. She's called Rachel.
Nice one, mate.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, that's what they all say. You kept that one quiet, didn't you?
It's just a drink, that's all. You want a table, Adam? I'll bring this over. Cheers, Jack. See you in a bit, guys.
I wonder where he met her.
Why, you jealous?
No, I'm happy for him. Besides, Hot Pants is still here.
Hey, sorry about before. Let me take those. Hand in.
Yeah, he's all right now. He's fast asleep.
I'm just trying to make up for earlier.
When it's convenient. You're hardly helping me now. Who knows what will happen when you finish your degree?
I'm sorry I've had work to do, but what are you talking about?
I've got to be able to support myself and my son, and I need a degree for that.
Trust me, I'll make sure you and Charlie are fine.
Why? We're parenting together. We're not together. I need to get a good job to support myself.
But you've got me.
No. Charlie's got you. Sometimes.
What do you think?
I think she's forgot the baby wipes.
The banner for Her Majesty.
Oh. Didn't know she did shows.
She doesn't. I do.
How's it look?
Marvellous.
How's it going?
Fine.
I'm just going down the fancy dress shop to give them everyone's measurements. Do you want to come along for the ride?
I better finish this off first.
Are you okay with me?
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's just you seem a little bit quiet. Is it because of what I told you earlier?
No. Yeah. I don't know. I've just never seen that side of you before. You know, one of the lads.
Well, why not? I mean, I've been round the block a few times. Like you, I suppose.
Excuse me, I'm not easy, Tony.
I know that.
Some of us don't jump into bed with people the first chance we get.
Yeah, and there's a word for that.
Tony, I'm not frigid either.
It's called caution, Izzy. And it's something I happen to believe in, too.
Oh, yes, I've made contact. Watch and learn, Dan, my man.
Hey, dang it, Dad's not been in much lately.
No, he usually goes in the boozer opposite work now.
I was just wondering if you and your shorts wanted to form a union with me.
What did your dad say about you moving out?
Probably did a jig.
Oh, can't be that bad.
We've been on each other for weeks now. Anyway, I should have moved out when the house got fuller.
What are you going to do?
Keep on mates' floors.
And that's better than being at home?
Yep. I don't want to see any of them right now.
You grab a table. I'll get you a Coke. 2 Cokes, please.
What are you doing here?
Having a night out.
With Lisa?
Yeah, so don't go spoiling it.
You've got no mates of your own, so you tat up your kid sister and go out in the pub. You're pathetic.
What's your problem, Dan? Worried that she might see you wasted? In case she thinks you're Dad.
Sorry. I just want to take these off before you got those funny little marks on your nose.
I don't get those.
Yeah, you do.
You smell spare ribs.
Chinese.
That's what you broke.
Yeah, and I thought you'd like some Chinese. And maybe look at your books. And if Little Monster feature stirs, I'll sort him out.
I don't feel like Chinese.
I said I'd make it up to you earlier. Just trying to say thanks for taking Charlie out this morning.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I want to see you nice and relaxed, that's all.
You're up to something.
As if.
Alex, you're always up to something.
Wine?
2 more, please, Osborne.
I am so in there.
Oi, what's the matter with you now?
Nothing.
Is that your little sister? She's looking good.
2 Cokes, please. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, you won't believe she's still at school, would you? So it's your age.
Cheer him up, will you?
She shouldn't even be.
Don't do the protective brother thing. Your problem's with me. Don't drag her into it.
The only problems I have with you brought on yourself when you dropped me in it with Mum and Dad about the garage.
You told them I had BD. Anyway, all you have to do is admit that you were wrong.
You know, no one in our family ever forgives and forgets.
Now you know how I feel.
Don't you ever compare what I did to what you've done.
Dan? Don't worry about him. He's a bloke. Don't know how you cope without a sister. Neither do I.
Oi. What? Give me the keys.
You can't go now. Look, she's got a mate. We can get them back.
Give me the keys.
Oh, you're pathetic. Yeah, Jack. Call an H. You couldn't make sure no one pinches this table, could you?
I'll have to go through me first.
Good lad.
Hey, Mrs. Hunt's a big day Monday. Her Majesty's visiting and your son's in the greeting party.
Dan? No, leave. He's promised to be a knight in shining armour.
He's supposed to be revising. What is it about my kids?
When Tony turns up, can you tell him to come round our house?
Actually, we've got plans.
Oh, well, I don't want to stand in the way of young romance. I'll see him later.
Oh, hey, you all sorted?
Yeah. They've got some great stuff down there. That is if you like dressing up.
Yeah, that's something I'm not into.
That we still on for tonight?
Yeah, I think I should probably get to know a little bit more about you.
Well, there's not much to tell.
I was worried you were going to tell me that you were married or something.
That'd be silly. Mind you, I did get stood up at the altar once.
Dad? I've been to the garage. Thought your dad might be there.
He'll be drinking away. They're taking his night out last month.
I hope that's a joke. How are you?
Never better.
Where are you staying? Why is it you come home, Dan? It's got to be better than sleeping on other people's floors.
Because Ellie's there.
Why can't the two of you try and get on?
Maybe we never could get on. And I've only just realised it.
Nice.
Lovely, thank you.
More vino?
Oh, no thanks. Got to keep a clear head.
Whoa. Just relax. Feel good?
What are you doing?
I thought that's what you're always going on about, us meaning more to each other.
Alex, we've talked about this before. I want you to be a proper dad and not leave me in the lurch all the time.
All right, I'll make a real effort.
Good.
I thought I already had, to be honest. Have you forgotten how good it was when we first got together? It was amazing, remember?
I remember what you did to me when I was pregnant. I can't even trust you to help me out. How can I trust you with anything else?
You can't have another go at me about that.
You're right, I can't. So why don't you watch the TV or something?
Hi, it's Adam. Well, I am in here. Yeah, near the bar. Short, dark hair. You can't miss me. I'm looking at you right now. Hi, I'm Adam. Have a seat.
I miss talking to you at night, like when we used to share a room. I talked to you on the beach instead.
Not that stupid ghost story about a guy who bashed his skull on a car.
No. I'll tell you what I was up to. You'd give me advice when I was stuck.
My advice?
Yeah.
And?
You were really good and grown up, just like now.
Well, welcome home properly.
It's great to be back, properly.
2 orange juices, please, Jack.
You found her then?
Yeah.
How are you?
Looks like I'm just going to have to dazzle her with my personality.
Well, you've got a night, haven't you?
Rachel, are you okay?
I've got to go.
Yeah, well, you'll let me know if I've offended you, won't you?
Adam, forget it, son. It's not worth worrying about.
You study English, don't you? Here's a riddle for you. What has 100 teeth and holds back a monster? My flies. Come on, get in it.
It's a fact that women are better at doing two things at once.
Yeah.
Oh, so while you're busy stretching yourself in all directions, it's good to know Always Ultra now protects you in two ways. New Ultra has even longer, flexible wings and a special Optima Absorb core that quickly draws liquid inside, safely locking it away. So now you're doubly protected. You can get on with being doubly... brilliant, always talking your body's language.
Feeling constricted? Airwaves. Breathe free.
Yes, right. I know, rude boy, come back, check my one.
One day, you'll be able to send and receive music on your mobile. Nokia, connecting people.
Save £30 on this table patio heater. And we're open all Jubilee weekend. Homebase.
There are 1,400 career paths in the Army. Take it further. For your free CD-ROM, call 0845 606 1485 now.
Shrimp, mate. Now you're properly English. I want to show you some proper English cuisine. Right. You lay the table. We call this the full English. It's a bit of an institution, really, mate. And the best thing is, right, it's cheap as chips. You know what I mean? It doesn't cost much, just like Les Ferdinand.
Sainsbury's have hundreds of great deals for the World Cup, including breakfast.
That's me, kitchen. Lovely.
Teddy Sheringham, outside left. Interesting idea.
Hello there, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning. Hope you're having a good time. Vernon, can you calm down? I'm talking to the nation.
Hurry up.
Look, okay, where was I? I was saying, hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning. If you've just tuned in, unfortunately, you've missed a fantastic performance from Alanis Morissette and the first part of Hollyoaks. But not to worry, there's a lot more still to come. Wait, I haven't finished, Vernon. Come on. At 12:30, we've got our Big Brother eviction. That's Friday's eviction. We'll be showing you that at 12:30. And then at 1:35, of course, the lovely Dermot O'Leary will be presenting Little Brother.
Finished.
And Lynn's going to be on the show.
Finished.
Oh, all right then. But you're going to need to do as I say if you want to go and watch the match.
All right, come on then.
Okay. First of all, lie down, Vernon. On your knees. Bark for Junie. And again. All right, you can go. Football does have its uses. Back to...
And there's the council tax, your college books, and you need to put something by for the rent increase during the games.
Yes, yes, yes.
And if Queen Lizzie likes it, Hollyoaks could become Royal Hollyoaks and the prices will go sky high.
Tony, she's only making a 5-minute appearance.
That's not the point. Prepare for tomorrow, my girl. And sumptuous curly lashes won't help you when you're sleeping out in the rain. 11 quid.
You don't need to make defenceless animals suffer to look good, even if there is a price to pay.
Ah, Laura, forgot today's the day. You got your deposit on 1 month up front?
7 phone calls, 2 messages and a reminder. I'm hardly I could forget, am I?
Model tenant returns.
You're back.
For good. Hello?
Come in, Mandy.
Morning, Romeo. All set for the race?
Oh, yeah, all fired up. Especially now I've got these gloves, thank you.
And how was the date?
Brief.
Well, you two were chatting for ages on the radio.
She obviously didn't hear my wheels. And she walks in the pub, takes one look at me, her face said it all. The second I went to the bar, she was out the door. Didn't even say goodbye.
Well, have you got a number? You should give her a call, tell her what you think of her.
Mandy, it's all right. I've been thinking about this all night. I mean, what do you do if someone that you don't fancy is chatting you up?
Make my excuses.
There you go. I know how she feels. First time I saw this thing, I didn't think it was particularly attractive.
Yeah, but at least I'd say something. I wouldn't just run off. You deserve to be treated better than that.
You offering?
Were you asking?
Well, you found your place in life at last.
Move on, little brother. You're late.
I'm here now. She already down there?
Working her heart out. Oi, you! You're making the place look untidy.
It's a public bench. I've got a right to be here.
Move along, Sonny. I've got the Queen coming along, OK?
Yeah, and I'm going fishing with the Pope.
Right. I've got work to do. You better not be here by the time I get back.
I see you've done quite a lot of work on the yard already.
Yes, and there's still a lot to be done. I've had to ask Bombhead to paint the yard gold. So come on, state your business.
Well, I just thought I'd give you the opportunity to change your mind about the rental increase.
There you go.
Thanks.
So weren't you and Mandy getting along?
We were fine. She's been leaning on me a lot lately. You know how it is.
Got a bit intense.
Can you leave that alone, please?
Sorry, just thought you might want a helping hand.
It's just easier if I put everything away, because then I know where it all is.
Of course. Oh, sorry about that. I was just making use of the extra wardrobe space.
So I see.
Oh, I like your earrings. I used to have a pair that were kind of similar.
Did you get them in the shop near the train station?
I can't remember.
That's why I got these. Maybe you should treat yourself.
Yeah, I reckon I will. I'll just get these out your way first.
Keep up the good work.
You could have told me you'd volunteered me.
Didn't I mention it?
He was banging on the front door at the crack of dawn this morning, and Dad thinks it's a great idea that I'm helping out.
And I thought you wanted to spend more time with me.
I do.
Did you see Brian yesterday?
He was out.
And the money? Whoa.
Safe and sound.
Oh, we could get loads of stuff with that. We could get a GameCube.
Right now, it's keeping me warm.
You all right, Mr. C? Thought you could wear this one.
Absolutely not. I'm not dressing up like an idiot. Hey, did you get the right size right?
Yeah, the tea.
We're going to put all this up in the loft so people can get changed. The kid stuff's in that bag.
Right, you two. Put that on.
No one said anything about fancy dress.
Yep, that was the other thing I forgot to mention.
You haven't seen a bloke with a shaved head that my age?
No, sorry, love.
Come on, Adam, hurry up and you'll be...
In the top 10! Come on, you're in the top 10! You're doing brilliantly, and only one more lap to go.
It's murder, man.
Well, who said winning was easy?
No one.
Exactly, so go get him.
What was that for?
Because that's what the pros do. Now, go on. Go, Adam, go, Adam.
It was a good win for the team last week.
Yeah, I suppose. It's lucky my dad hit you after the game rather than before it.
Yeah, about that. It wasn't as simple as me knowing where Ellie was.
Do we really need to talk about this now?
Mate, she threatened that she wouldn't see her folks if I breathed a word about it.
Yeah, she said the exact same thing to me when she turned up at the garage.
Really?
She said she'd like to see him in her own time. And I couldn't bring their hopes up just in case she ran away again.
She used that against me.
On both of us? So why'd you thump me then?
Because you're a mate and you should have told me.
Well, that makes it all right. I thought you were going to blank me for ages.
Nope. I'm saving that for my sister. You two staying for the game?
What do you reckon? Of course.
Great. It was worth decorating the place, eh?
Couple of pints, please. Just hope I stay awake. Time for a kip. Away from lads christening the new pads.
Hey!
Keep calm, lads. Keep calm.
And I'll be seeing you and your young lady in here soon, Ben?
And deprive the rest of the female population. Jack, I do have a heart. And as it happens, so does she. She donated these for the bar.
I don't think so. Hang on.
What did she wear home? A gentleman never tells, Daniel. So come on then, how come you got off so early?
Just need some fresh air.
Yeah. Pint, please, Jack.
You don't know of any cheap places to rent? I mean, really cheap.
Well, I don't know what you think about this idea, but there's a room here now, Izzy's gone.
Yep, she's one of those. One of what? Becca's done nothing all year, now she'll cram and pass with flying colours.
She's just cheap like everyone else. Joke. No, she can't have that good a memory, though. She forgot I was coming round. We were supposed to be watching the footy tonight. Why don't you just chuck all these out?
Have you never heard of recycling? They always make my new clothes out of old clothes.
Nice. Actually, could I borrow some of these?
Yeah, sure. I didn't really think they were a thing.
No, they're not. It's for fancy dress.
Thanks.
No, I mean, you know, you wear really lovely things, unique. Oh, Bex will love this.
Hey, how are you settling in?
Fine.
Howdy, partner.
Hi. Chloe tells me you're in charge of the household bills tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do my bit, you know.
It's very good of you. So how much do I owe?
Not sure off the top of my head.
Can you let me know as soon as you do?
Yeah, of course, but you've only just got here. What's the rush?
I like to know where I am with my money. No one wants to get themselves in debt, do they?
Wait, I bet her head spins around 360. I know, she's such a freak. I don't like being around, you can't trust her.
There you go, Mr. C. Tony, you've got to make it fit for a queen.
It's all right.
Helen!
What? Gordon, I can't get the rest of this ridiculous thing on. Where's Mandy?
Up to her neck in it. She should have been here ages ago.
Oi! You never mentioned tights. Certain parts of my anatomy are getting very sweaty. You know what I'm saying?
Just get down here. We've got a run-through to do. Sir Galahad. What? Cue music. Right. The good lady will come up here. Abby, you could open the car door for her.
All right, missus, come on in.
It's welcome to Hollyoaks, Your Majesty. Then you do a curtsy and call her ma'am after that. You're going to have to tone it down on the day. The poor woman's got a country to run. She ain't got time to wait for you to get up. Then I'll lead her up the red carpet, probably arm in arm, until I reach the lineup. Cue Helen and Max. Cue Helen and Max.
Pleased to meet you.
Helen?
Coming, Mum. Tick.
Oh, wandering knight, pick the queen up.
Oh, easy on the helmet, Mrs. C.
All right, Ben, you here for the game?
Of course. I've got my rotor at work, set around the whole World Cup. Do you fancy a drink?
Yeah, cheers.
2 pints, please, Jack. I'll get these. It's about to start. Go and have a word with Dan.
You all right, Dan?
Yeah. Are you sporting, Jack?
Oh, I'm not bothered. I just love the World Cup. There's nothing quite like it.
Yeah. I'm almost glad I'm jobless.
He'll be all right. Ben's putting you up, isn't he?
Well, there's loads of traffic that goes through his house. Plus, I don't want to overstay my welcome, do I?
You need something on a more permanent basis, son.
All right, Gordon, keep your hair on. I'll be there as soon as I can. OK? There's still a competitor out there. Where are you? All right, Adam, you made it! All right?
Yeah, fantastic. Just got beaten by pension.
Ew, you did it.
Came last, man.
You still get a medal.
What, for being a loser?
Yes!
You're right with that striker, Jody. You're a blinder.
I tell you, he's the one to watch. With this football, I'm in heaven.
Trouble is, us lads only get the pubs to ourselves for 30 days.
Yeah, and only once every 4 years.
Yeah, at least the girls stay out, which is good for one thing. But how else are you meant to meet them if they don't come down the pub?
Now, there's a trauma.
Jodes, what course are you doing at college again?
Archaeology.
Right, so where do all your fellow female students hang out?
Muddy fields, they can dig things up.
What are they, dogs?
Yes.
Right.
See you lot the next match. Bye.
See you, Jody.
How's it going? There's no chance.
Don't ask me if he can stay.
But where else is he gonna go?
Home, he's got to sort his problems out. Staying here won't solve anything.
Come on, you know what he's like. He stews everything over. He needs some space to get his head together.
A few more days with Ben and I'll be glad to go home.
He's too proud to go back. Dan's a mate to me. If I had my own place, I'd put him up, but...
Toby, this is blackmail.
He doesn't moan all the time. He can sort out your car. And he's great at telling jokes. Filthy ones, but... And he makes a wicked omelette,
Oi, are you house trained?
What?
Get your gear, you've got a room.
Come on!
You won't regret this, Jack.
You know, this time last year I used to be pretty fit. I didn't go down the gym as much as I should have, but I could have got a decent time in a fun run. I mean, even my old man did one. He was all right, wasn't he?
I know, I remember.
Just took everything for granted. My fitness. I used to do all right for girls. I mean, not brilliantly, but all right.
And you will again.
I don't know, man. I'm wasting away. Everything's wasting away.
But at least you did it.
Took part. Just glad Mum, Dad and Zara didn't get to see it.
Adam, you're being too hard on yourself.
It'd be nice if that would solve something, wouldn't it?
I've got to help Gordon with Jubilee. Well, why don't you come along? Might be a laugh watching him stressing and seeing those veins pop up in his head.
Nah, I think I'll give it a miss, man.
Go on.
No, my hands are red raw. You get off. Enjoy yourself.
But I don't want to throw flowers at her feet. It's stupid.
Hey, it's an honour meeting our Queen, and as a resident of Chester, you're linked. We were granted city status because of her. So just be... honoured.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's not here, so it's difficult to get the timing right.
I think we need to all concentrate now, don't we? Now we'll go through it again. She arrives, she meets everyone, she hears some history of Britain. We lead her to drive and by. She gets off, OK?
All right, Joe.
All right, Max, nice tash. You missed the football.
Excuse me? This is not the street party, this is a run-through. And cue, Tony.
Yes, I run a local restaurant serving food to Queen and Country and also a local nightclub.
For the last time, don't mention nightclub.
Sorry, dance hall.
Don't forget. Then I come in and I say I'm a loyal subject, a local councillor and a businessman. Come and view my empire. Then I lead her into driving by.
Oh, Gordon, you can't take her in driving by.
Oh, I've ordered a favourite shortbread, got a crest and everything.
Oh, she'll love that.
She find it all a bit boring.
Well, if she does, she'll move her handbag.
She will?
Yeah, I've been doing some Regal research, and apparently she slides her handbag up and down her arm when she's bored.
Can you stick around? You could be useful.
I've been thinking about the money. And, well, we did find it, so it belongs to both of us.
You're great.
Thanks.
And given the setting, this is the perfect moment, my fair lady, for me to request your hand.
You what? Oh, I mean, prithee, sir, what couldst thou mean?
Lady Abby,
Yes, Sir Lee?
will you sneaketh away to yonder castle?
Oh, Sir Lee, couldst thou mean what I thinkest?
Yes, good lady. Your fair hands laid themselves upon those florins so we could be as one.
'Tis fate. No caravans.
No bombhead.
Just me and my knight.
Right, come on, let's go.
Eyes down, Max. Can't have our ruler leaving here with chewing gum stuck to her golden slippers. I like that idea, Jody. It might solve some of my timing problems. Helen, you got headscarf?
Cheers. Welcome, Dan.
Hey, Daniel.
What's the occasion, fellas?
Our new house guest.
What? You were my house guest this morning.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate, but I don't want to be cramping your style now, do I?
You could have told me first. Hey, come on, how could he resist? A pub and all the football a man could want. It's gonna be a riot!
What have I done now, boys? You've got rid of all those blondes for a kick-off.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
No, very big mistake.
Come on, you've got the lads living here now, eh?
Well, fair enough, boys. And for a penny.
And for a pound, eh?
Hey!
Those have to go.
Ooh. I think the boys are saying no.
And I think the boys are bigger than you, love.
Sorry I'm late.
How long?
Ooh, 2 minutes that time.
Headwear does affect vision, so let's hope she'll be wearing a hat. And the handbag was more of a hindrance this time. Better give her a minute and a half, just in case she gets away with the cold meats.
What are you doing?
Trolley dash. Said Dad's version's more like a basket bolt.
It was my idea.
What time do you call this?
Don't worry, love, you haven't missed anything.
Adam was a bit down after the race.
How did he get on?
Oh, don't ask. So, who's won a trolley dash?
Queen.
The Queen's entered a trolley dash at driving by.
Basket bolt. It's a gift from Gordon. He thinks it's the sort of thing she'd be interested in.
The Queen doesn't do her own shopping.
Oh, don't start, Mandy. We've already been through all this.
It's a good idea, though, isn't it?
Mandy, get your costume on in the loft.
What costume?
Your costume, go on. Now that everyone's here, we're going to have a full run-through. Hey! Where's her lady-in-waiting and the knight?
They lost the will to live hours ago, Gordon. All right, I'll go and sort his costume.
And I'm going to go and check on my dance hall.
Don't look now, but they're everywhere.
Who?
In a minute, when I move away, glance over to the bench and you'll see an undercover copper. Security for the Queen.
Secret agents.
Hi everyone, Dad here. Hope you're all okay. Mum and I have been to see Beth and, well, she certainly seems better than yesterday. So that's some good news after all. Adam, I was wondering how you got on in the race. Showed him a thing or two, I bet. Something for us to celebrate, eh? Well, see you all later. Lots of love. Bye for now.
So that is your prediction for the final, France and Argentina?
10 notes.
That is a horrible prediction for the semis. What are you looking at me like that for?
You're a fair weather supporter. As soon as a girl comes along, you're off.
Last night was just a pre-match warm-up. Now there's some serious sport to consider. All girls are off limits.
You can't keep away from the ladies for a month.
Want to bet?
50 says you'll win, pal.
Right. Hunter?
Put me down for a fiver. Being out of work and what have you.
What are you looking at? Don't be so childish. Let me see.
No. This is men only, isn't it, boys?
You're pathetic.
Looks like your money could be in danger, Sobes.
50 quid is a small price to pay to see you suffer.
We'll just see about that, shall we, fellas?
Behave, you two!
Gordon, are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. It's a pleasure to be in Chester, and I am honoured at the great display you're putting on for me.
Isn't it the royal we?
Can you do the voice?
Is that really necessary?
Well, it might help.
My husband died! I didn't itching to meet you.
Tony Hutchinson, at your service.
Charmed, I'm sure. What now? Look, we've got to get this right. You want me to do the voice?
No, we do, Mr. C.
Yeah, we couldn't do without it.
Dad, go and check on your cherubs. One of them looks a bit wonky.
Oh, I don't want them falling apart as well.
Come here, you three. Now, you know this means the world to him.
But it's so stupid.
You heard him earlier. He's going to dine out on this forever.
Yeah, don't remind me.
He's like a kid waiting for Father Christmas and we're ruining it for him.
Yeah, I suppose I did promise to help.
He's barely slept since he got that letter from the Queen. All right, let's get it over with.
OK, team. Let's roll.
Look, if you don't want to do another run-through, we can call it a day.
Gordon, we want to.
Yeah, Mr. C, we want to get it right.
You do?
Yeah.
Thank you. Kings, queens, dignitaries, take your positions from the top!
Tell your dad you're staying at ours and I'll say I'm staying at Bonnet's.
Bonnets. Can you not say Normans?
Don't worry, they're scared of Bonnet's, Mum, so they'd never check.
Well, my dad doesn't mind if we do anything, just as long as we're careful.
Yeah, but he'd know.
Well, I'm not going to lie to him.
I'm not going to make you do anything you don't want to do.
I know.
Please, tell me what you're thinking. I've not done this before either, and I'm really nervous.
You? Are you?
Makes me shake when I think about it. In fact, it makes my whole body tremble.
I'll tell my dad I'm staying at Zara's.
Come on, my royal subjects! Personal best team.
I'm going to have to sit down.
Oh, Helen, after she's finished her royal inspection of driving by, we ought to give her a packed lunch or something, see her on her way.
She won't be able to take that, Dad.
Yeah, security and all that.
Hey, the people are everywhere.
Maybe I could offer something to eat in the restaurant.
She's not going to have time for that either.
Gordon, I know we were quick, but were we all right?
You were much more than all right. You were nearly perfect.
Nearly.
Better whiz through it one more time.
Come on, Dad. I've got wives to be and besides, I fancy a pint.
Aye, OK, you deserve it. Let's all go down the dog. I'm buying.
Like this? Have you seen how big my bum looks in this dress?
You both look gorgeous.
Well, I'm going to have to leave you to it. I've got to meet Izzy.
Can't get in the way of that, can we?
I'll see you later.
Thanks, team.
You always won, Henry. All right, Adam? What are you doing here?
I thought I'd take you up on your offer.
And I thought you were a loser.
Yeah, well, losers going to lick their wounds.
Seem a lot happier.
Oh, man, I was in a foul mood till about 30 seconds ago.
What's cheered you up?
You really need me to say? Queen Victoria.
Have you ever tried to say no to Gordon? We're all going for a drink if you fancy it.
How could I refuse?
Jack, come here. You're a mate, you. A real mate.
Well, thank you very much.
A fantastic mate. Don't overdo it then, yeah?
Regretting that offer yet, Jack?
Oh, I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure, a sneak preview of tomorrow's Golden Show.
He's using us as an advert. You're not amused.
That's her line.
Just find a table and keep your heads low. Hey. Move.
I'll have a real ale for Henry VIII, orange juice for Queen Victoria, she abstains, and Elizabeth I fancies a Bloody Mary.
Right, let's sit down quickly before we lose all our dignity.